Hi everyone, it's me again, Titser Jay. Welcome to another episode of learning. For today's video, we are going to discuss about solving word problems involving factoring polynomials. So, meron naman na kayong idea on how to factor polynomials. And then, in solving word problems, you should analyze the given problem. Okay? Before we discuss this one, if you are new to my channel, please like and share. And don't forget to subscribe para updated ka sa mga susunod na video lessons na i-upload ko. So, let's get started. So, example number 1. The area of this square, or the area of a square, is numerically equal to twice its perimeter. Find the length of the side of the square. Again, the area of this square is numerically equal to twice its perimeter. Find the length of a side of the square. So, ang gagawin muna natin, mag-sketch muna tayo ng square. Okay? And then, let S represent the length of each side of this square. So, if this is S, of course, S din po ito. Kasi nga, we all know that all sides of a square are equal. And then, the area in getting, the formula in getting the area of the square is S squared. Right? Tatandaan po natin yan. And, the perimeter in getting the perimeter of the square, that is P is equal to 4S. Okay? Now, look at the problem. The area of the square is numerically equal to twice its perimeter. So, ibig sabihin, kung ang area natin ng square, area of the square is equal to twice its perimeter. Ibig sabihin, 2 times the perimeter. Okay? Since our area, or the formula in getting the area of the square, is S squared, okay, is equal to 2 times our perimeter, or formula, is 4S. Now, simplify this one. So, just copy S squared is equal to 2 times 4S, that is 8S. Now, we are going to use subtraction property of equality since we are looking for the length of the side of the square. So, ang gagawin natin is to, by using subtraction property of equality, so this is 8S minus 8S. Kung nag-minus ka ng 8S dito, of course, mag-minus ka din ng 8S dito. Okay? Or simply transpose positive 8S to left side. Next ay, this is S squared minus 8S is equal to 0. So, we have this equation, S squared minus 8S is equal to 0. Now, look at the equation. We are going to get the factors of S squared minus 8S. So, by getting the GCF of S squared minus 8S, ang GCF niyan ay S. Right? And then, S squared divided by S, that is S. Minus 8S divided by S, that is 8, is equal to 0. Now, ang gagawin natin dito ay by using zero product property of equality. Okay? So, S is equal to 0. Yung factors natin, equate natin sa 0. And then the other one, S is S minus 8. So, this is S minus 8 is equal to 0. So, meron na tayong isang value ng S dito, which is S is equal to 0. And then, yung isa naman, so, i-simplify natin, S minus 8 is equal to 0. That is S by using addition property of equality or simply transpose negative to right side. So, it becomes positive 8. So, meron tayong dalawang value ng S, which is the side of the square. S is equal to 0 and S is equal to 8. But, we are looking for the length of the side of the square. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pwede po si 0. Okay? So, our answer here is S is equal to 8. Or the length of the side of the square is 8. Okay, let's have example number 2. The sum of the ages of father and son is 39. If the father is 3 less than the square of the son's age, how old are they? Again, the sum of the ages of father and son is 39. If the father is 3 less than the squares, less than the square of the son's age, how old are they? So again, i-analyze natin yung problem. Okay, so all you have to do first is mag-let tayo. Let x, this is son's age. Okay? And then, sabi dito, if the father is 3 less than the square of the son's age. Ibig sabihin, x squared minus 3. So, this is 3 less than the square of the son's age. So, ibig sabihin, x squared minus 3. Ito ay father's age. Right? Next. And then, the sum of their ages is 39. So, ang gagawin natin, x squared minus 3 plus age ni son, which is x, is equal to 39. Again, the sum of their ages is 39. Ang age ni father is x squared minus 3 plus age ni son is x. Okay, is equal to 39. Next na gagawin natin ay sisimplify natin yan. So, ang gagawin dyan, just copy x squared tapos plus x, aayusin natin. And then, if you transpose this positive 39 to left side, magiging, pakapin muna natin yung negative 3 minus 39 is equal to 0 na siya ngayon. Next, simplify ulit natin. So, this is x squared plus x, negative 3 minus 39, that is negative 42, right, is equal to 0. So, ngayon, ang gagawin natin is, ifa-factor natin yan. Paano ba mag-factor ng x, o paano kunin yung factors ng x squared plus x minus 42? So, ang gagawin natin, ay ifa-factor natin yung x squared muna. What are the factors of x squared? So, ganito ang gagawin muna natin. Is equal to 0. So, ang factors ng x squared ay x and x. And then, yung 42, kunin natin yung factors ng negative 42. Ano yung factors ng negative 42? Pwedeng 12 and 6, 7 and negative 6. Pwede rin negative 7 and positive 6. Pwede rin 42 or negative 42 times 1. Pwede rin 42 times negative 1. So, ano pa ba yung mga factors ng 42? So, tingnan natin dito sa mga factors na binigay natin kung saan yung pwede dyan. So, kapag pinag-add natin yung dalawang factors na nakuha natin, dapat ang sum niya ay yun yung middle term. Okay? Ito ay 1. Tama ba? Or 1xn or x. So, pag pinag-add natin yan, 7 plus negative 6, this is equal to 1. So, pwede na agad yan. Okay? Try natin yung iba. negative 7 plus 6, this is negative 1. And negative 42 plus 1, this is negative 41. And then 42 plus negative 1, this is 41. So, hindi pwede ito. Okay? Hindi pwede yan. So, ang pwede lang is yung 7 at saka negative 6. So, this is positive 7 and negative 6. After makuha, so, ibig sabihin, ito yung factors natin. The quantity x plus 7 times the quantity x minus 6. So, kunin natin yung dalawang factors, i-equate natin sa 0. Sabihin, x plus 7 is equal to 0. The other one, x minus 6 is equal to 0. And then, by using MPE at SPE or subtraction property of equality and addition property of equality. So, that is x plus 7 minus 7 is equal to 0 minus 7. Or simply transpose positive 7 here to right side. So, this is x. Cancel natin yan kasi 0 yan. Is equal to negative 7. Yung isa naman, x minus 6. Haalisin natin yung negative 6 dito. Magpa-plus 6 tayo. And then, 0 plus 6. Kung nag-add ka ng 6 yan, mag-add ka din sa kabila ng 6. So, this is x. Or simply transpose negative 6 to right side. So, this is 0 is equal to 0 plus 6, that is equal to 6. So, meron tayong dalawang values ng x here, negative 7 tsaka positive 6. Ang tanong dito, how old are they? So, tinatanong kung ano yung taon, kung ilang taon na si son at ilang taon na si father. So, since dalawa yung sagot natin dyan, negative 7 saka positive 6, hindi pwede si negative 7. Kasi wala naman pong negative 7 na, or negative na age. Okay? So, we will use positive 6. Kung si son's age ay x, ibig sabihin, ang age ni son is 6, or 6 years old na po siya. This is son's age now. And then, si father's age naman, so this is x squared minus 3. Ang value ng x natin ay 6. So, substitute natin, 6 squared minus 3. Tama? So, 6 squared, or square of 6, that is 36 minus 3. And then 36 minus 3, that is 33. So, this is father's age. So, yan po yung sagot po natin. Again, yung age ni son is 6, and then age ni father is 33. Okay, let's have example number 3. The square of a number equals 9 times that number. Find the number. Again, the square of a number equals 9 times that number. Find the number. So, ang gagawin natin dyan ay mag-let tayo. Let x be the number. Okay? Be the number. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin ngayon, solve natin yung problem. The square of a number. So, square natin yung number. So, this is square ng number. So, x squared. Equals, so may nakalagay ng equals na dyan, 9 times that number. So, sabihin, 9 times that number, which is x. Okay? Find the number. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, simplify natin yan. So, this is x squared is equal to 9 times x, that is 9x. And then, para mahanap natin yung number na yan, yung x na yan, yung value ng x, we need to use subtraction property of equality. Okay? Or simply transpose positive 9x here to left side. So, this is x squared minus 9x is equal to 0 na ngayon. Now, we need to get the factors of x squared minus 9x. Okay, so para makuha yung factor niyan, getting the GCF. Ang GCF ng x squared minus 9x is x. Right? Times, gagawin natin, x squared divided by x, that is x. Minus 9x divided by x, that is 9, is equal to 0. So the factors of x squared minus 9x is x times the quantity x minus 9, or x and x minus 9. These two factors, by using zero product property, or equate natin yung dalawang factors into 0, so this is x is equal to 0. Yung isa naman, x minus 9 is equal to 0. So meron na tayong dalawang values ng x. Meron na tayong isang value ng x dito, which is x is equal to 0. Yung isa naman, x now is equal to, simply transpose negative 9 to right side, magiging positive 9. So, ito yung pangalawang value ng x, which is positive 9. So, ang sagot dyan, since dalawa yung sagot natin na 0, na the value ng x, 0 or 9. So, ang sagot dyan, 0 or 9. Ito yung number. Okay, let's have example number 4. Suppose that 4 times the square of a number equals 20 times that number. What is the number? Again, suppose that 4 times the square of a number equals 20 times that number. What is the number? So, ang gagawin muna dito, mag-let muna tayo. Let x, again, or pwede rin pong let y, nasa niya na yun. So, let x be the number. Ayan. Sabi dito, suppose that 4 times the square of a number. So, 4 times the square of a number. Ibig sabihin, this is 4 times square of a number. Ibig sabihin, that is x squared. Okay? Ayan, 4 times the square of a number is equal to, kasi sabi niya equals, 20 times that number, which is x. Okay? Again, 4 times the square of a number is equal to 20 times that number. So, gagawin natin para mahanap natin yung number na yan, we need to simplify. So, 4 times x squared, that is 4x squared, is equal to 20 times x, that is 20x. Okay? And then, para mahanap natin yung number, we need to transpose this one, or by using a subtraction property of equality. So, magiging 4x squared minus 20x is equal to 0. So, we have this equation, 4x squared minus 20x is equal to 0. So, we need to get the factors of 4x squared minus 20x. Kailangan natin kunin yung factors niyan. So, by getting the GCF, the greatest common factor is 4x. Right? Times, ang gagawin natin ngayon, 4x squared divided by 4x, that is x. Minus 20x divided by 4x, that is 5, right? Is equal to 0. So, yung factors ng 4x squared minus 20x ay 4x and x minus 5. So, yung dalawang factors na yan, equate natin sa 0, 4x is equal to 0. Yung isa naman, x minus 5 is equal to 0. So, kapag sinolve natin yung value ng x dito sa 4x is equal to 0, pwedeng gamitin I, or pwedeng mag-divide both sides of the equation by 4. So, x now is equal to 0. Yan. So, 0 divided by 4 is 0. So, nakuha na natin isang value ng x, which is 0. Ito naman, x minus 5 is equal to 0. Simply transpose negative 5 to right side, it becomes positive. So, this is x is equal to 5. So, ito yung pangalawang value ng x. Or, yung number na yan, what is the number? that is 0 or 5. Ito yung sagot natin. Okay, let's have example number 5. Twice the square of the sum of a number and 3 is 98. Find the number. Again, twice the square of the sum of a number and 3 is 98. Find the number. So again, mag-let muna tayo. Let x be the number. Be the number. Okay. So, i-analyze natin yung problem. Twice the square of the sum of a number and 3. Sabihin, twice the square of the sum of a number and 3. So, square of the number or the sum of a number and 3. So, square of x plus 3 is equal to, kasi sabi niya is equal to 98. Okay? So, we have this one, 2 times the square of x plus 3 is equal to 98. There are ways on how to solve this problem or this equation. Pero, since we are talking with, we are dealing with factoring, gagamitin natin yung concept ng factoring. So, again, ang gagawin dito is i-expand natin itong square of x plus 3. So, just copy 2 first. 2 times square of x plus 3. Square the first term, that is x squared. And then, twice the product of first term and second term, that is 2 times x times 3, that is 6x, or 6x. And then, square the second term, or the last term, that is positive 9 is equal to 98. Next, distribute natin yung 2 dito. So, 2 times x squared, that is 2x squared. And then, 2 times 6x, or positive 6x, that is 12x. And then, 2 times 9, or positive 9, that is 18, is equal to 98. Right? And then, simplify natin, or simply transpose this 98, or positive 98 to left side. It becomes negative, right? So, this is 2x squared, just copy, plus 12x, plus 18, minus 98, is equal to 0. So, simplify natin ito. So, this is 2x squared, plus 12x, positive 18 minus 98, that is negative 80, is equal to 0. So, we have this equation, 2x squared plus 12x minus 80 is equal to 0. But, this equation can be simplified. Pwede siyang ma-simplify siya. Look at the coefficient of x squared here, which is 2. Yung 2 na yan ay divisible dito sa 12 at saka negative 80 or 80. Pwede tayong mag-divide both sides of the equation by 2 or using MPE. So, 2x squared divided by 2, that is x squared. 12x divided by 2, that is 6x. And then, negative 80 divided by 2, that is negative 40, is equal to 0 divided by 2, that is 0. So, we have this new equation. This equation po is just the same with this. Sinimplify lang natin. Okay? So, getting the factors of x squared plus 6x minus 40. Ayan, magpa-factor na tayo. So, ang gagawin natin, kunin natin yung, ganito ang gagawin natin dyan. Factors ng x squared ay x and x. Okay? And then, kunin natin yung factors ng negative 40. Ano yung factors ng negative 40? Pwedeng 8 times negative 5. Kasi negative 40 yan kapag minultiply. Or pwedeng negative 8 and positive 5. Ano ba yung factors? Pwede siyang 10 and negative 5. 4. This is 4. Or this is negative 10 and positive 4. Pwede rin siyang negative 40 and 1. Or 40, negative 1. So, tingnan natin dito sa mga factors na ito kung saan kapag pinag-add natin ay makukuha natin yung ating middle term, which is yung 6. Okay? So, try natin kapag pinag-add dito, ito, 8 plus negative 5, this is positive 3. So, hindi pwede yan. Next, negative 8 plus 5, that is negative 3. So, hindi pwede ito. 10 plus negative 4, this is positive 6. So, pwede na yan. Okay? Try natin yung iba. 10 plus 4, this is negative 6. And this one is negative 39. And this one is positive 39. So, pwede lang ay yung 10 tsaka negative 4. So, this is x plus 10 and x minus 4. Okay? So, next na gagawin natin dyan is yung dalawang factors, equate natin sa 0. So, this is x plus 10 is equal to 0. Yung isa naman, x minus 4 is equal to 0. Right? And then, using subtraction property of equality, or simply transpose positive 10 to right side, it becomes x is equal to negative 10. So, nakuha natin yung isang value ng x, which is negative 10. Isa naman, simply transpose negative 4 to right side, it becomes x is equal to positive 4. So, ang sagot dito is negative 10 or positive 4. Ayan. So, if you have questions or clarifications, pwede yung i-type yung question nyo sa ating comment section. Keep safe and God bless.